Okay, I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description. And as always, if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you're not already a subscriber and you like this content, please subscribe. Okay, getting an early start. Yeah, I actually went out 2 days ago in a spot I had never tried before, and I didn't do very well. Just a couple of small reds. So I'm gonna go back and try some things that have worked before, but I haven't been here in a couple of weeks, so boy, things change really quickly. These fish, they move around a lot. You know, I used to striper fishing, and those things really are, to me, somewhat predictable as to what they're going to do. But I haven't quite gotten a grip on these redfish and snook yet. You know, they're in a spot one day, and the next day they're not there. So, all right, we'll see. Okay, slide into the first spot real early here. Sun's not even up over the mangroves yet, so I'm just trying to slide in real quietly. All right, so this is the first cast actually, with a single inline hook on the tail hook instead of a treble. Certainly doesn't seem to have affected the fish catchability. And when test casting it, it looks great in the water. So, all right. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I've got an older GoPro that I'm not using, so I decided let's add a second camera angle, and especially for the retrieves. So what am I doing here? You know, I'm looking, hesitating, looking. I'm basically looking for like holes in the mangroves, little points, edges, things like that. Just picking a spot to cast, basically. All right, I did nothing else there, so I'm going to move on to my next spot. But on the way, I've come across some surface activity. I have absolutely no clue what it is. So I decided to just take a couple of plug casts across the top of it. So that was a real quality trout that dropped off, and yeah, when I lifted that redfish out of the water, that one eventually, before I could get my pliers, dropped off as well. So, okay, I'm just making notes because I've got that single hook on there for the first time. All right, just moving on to my target redfish spot. Yes, a really shallow one, so I often will have to have the Hobie fins extended out, with my legs extended out to keep those fins folded up against the kayak, because I'm gonna be about a foot of water. I know I can pedal in 1.2 feet of water. I know I cannot pedal here. So yeah, it's 1 foot or even less. And with such shallow water, I'm using that 1/16 ounce swim bait hook with a 5-inch gulp jerk shad. All right, so you might note me having a little difficulty going into reverse, and I believe that's because I've got my legs extended because I'm in such shallow water, and it's a little harder to engage reverse that way. You almost have to give it a slight pedal, but yeah, at the moment I'm trying to go in reverse. I'm just trying to go in reverse, so I need to move my feet a little bit. So note that I'm taking very shallow pedal pumps here. It's just enough to keep me moving along while the fins draw very little water. This is really calm, clear, shallow. These fish are spooky. I just need to be absolutely as quiet as I can possibly be going into this. And take note, I'm keeping my rod angle high. I'm trying to keep the line out of the water because I've noticed times where it looks like the line can spook the fish. So yeah, it's challenging. Okay, something moved right below the line on the cast. Wow. Gotta be in reverse, man. Oh, that's a PB there. Sure. Holy crap. Did not get a good hook set. Holy smokes. Okay, he's taking me out where I want to go. Oh, wow. All right. All right, note the bottom going by underneath the kayak. He's really towing me. Well, he's taking me to Sanibel. I'm just loosening up on him. He might as well just go ahead, take me out to deeper water. I didn't get a good hook set because he came like kind of at the boat. Yeah, that was definitely my best. And by that I meant a personal best. I had never targeted redfish until about 6 weeks prior to this trip. I'm new to this fishery. I don't think he's ready. I'm just trying to get the net straightened out. Whoa! Damn yeah! Wow. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I should know better. I should know better. No. Yeah, it's one of those foldable nets. Well, it folds real easily now. That was a rookie move there. There's a lot of weight here. Yeah, it's hard to capture in the video, but this one's really got some girth and really thick up front. Amazing that it's sitting in a foot of water. All right, so we get to look at the retrieve. You know, even to me, it looks fast when I'm looking at it on the playback, but you know, I'm looking at the lure, so I can see what it's doing. It's got a beautiful darting back and forth action. Since I'm so shallow, I do need to move it, or else it's going to be dragging bottom. Anyway, it seems to have been working well for me. So, but yeah, it's kind of surprising for me to see this view as well.
Reverse, man. Oh, that's a PB there. Sure. Holy crap. Okay, well, I should know better.
All right, I'm going to drag this guy along a little bit and make sure I get plenty of water flowing through the gills. And at the same time, I'm actually backing toward the mangrove, so I want to get him in close. I haven't seen any sharks or dolphin or anything on this trip, and it's so shallow, I think I really would see something if it was around, especially with it being so calm. But yeah, I want to make sure it gets off nicely. All right, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you enjoy this content and you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe.